Hello and welcome back to another episode of Astral Ascension. As well as welcome back to the channel. So I'm here because we restart. I just only reload the last save because I'm gonna pick this scene. That option to decline going to the bar, because you can also like get some other scenes which are basically not from the true love route. This is what the devs call it. But yeah, apparently the scene in the simulation room is like it's not a true ending route, so that's why it appeared when we were doing the Luna route. But we're going with another Vela romance option. I think I remember killing Rook in this run, but yeah, we had to stay in because we can still get another. We can still get a cutscene. I wake up feeling well rested. Yeah, there's a checkpoint here. Yeah, we're just gonna also breeze through most of the stuff. The room is blissfully empty, which means I can watch whatever I want. I plot myself on the couch and flip through the channels. Okay, we didn't see that cutscene for some reason, but I think it's right past this point because they're messing with you. You'll have a blast. That's right up my alley. Smiling, I stand up and stretch. Yeah, most of the stuff we can safely skip through most of them. I can finally check out the sim room. Then yeah, Vela's here because we didn't go to the bar. Yeah, this scene and Iris. I think there's also one with Luna, but I don't know about that because yeah, we never stepped into Luna's route. And there's also partially because during that scene where we go into the what's it called? During our very first run, we kinda like intertwined Vela's and Luna's time together. That's why we have this option right here. That's why she appears. So yeah, and also after the bar scene, because we hung out with both Vela and Luna for quite some time, that's why she showed up much later on. I mean, we didn't fully experience like the post-bar scene with Luna, but I think I wanna experience that. But we'll figure things out when we wanna reattempt Luna's run. But for now, I wanna. Yeah, we've seen all of these before during our very first run actually, so we're just gonna skip most of this through. And yeah, I think I forgot the recap of the last. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why did we skip that entire part? What was the bug? Is that a bug? What? Not really my scene. I want to stay in. Okay, now I'm stumped about everything now. We can keep skipping. If we can't get that scene, then that's fine. I think we'll just go with Kai to the bar then. Because I want to get that perfect ending as well. Because this might also like affect the entire outcome of the story. But I wanna check. Hey Vela. Wait, what? What is this a bug? Okay, I'm not sure whether that's a bug or not, but I wanna make. Did I make a screenshot? I won't get the. Let me just I have no idea what just happened. I don't know, but we'll just move on and see what's gonna happen. Iris clears her throat.
Good. We're all.
Prove the multiverse theory. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, that's a bug? I don't know whether it's because honestly I have no idea. So this is the Aksari arc. Leading to planet's descent. Landing impact. Yeah, I have no idea why I didn't get that scene, but our target is basically getting the I'm not sure whether skipping this would also like affect our run, but if we do skip this entire I shouldn't say anything. Yeah, I don't know, but if we didn't get the ending with Vela, the ending that I wanna get, then I guess we have to replay this, or worst case scenario, this take wouldn't even been uploaded. You to make a good team. Yeah, I wanna at least give give Vela some points as well. Start from the beginning for maximum gags. I don't know whether if we will. Yeah, if we don't get together with Vela, then that's a totally different thing. Priority is to escape. Yeah, I do. Wait, what? What's how? Yeah, we're answering Kai. Yeah, I do. It'll take more than just the 5 of us to topple a dictator. We should focus on safety and getting out of here. Kai nods. Vela and Luna don't seem convinced. However, Iris agrees.
We'll be more helpful on the outside than here anyway. As Kai said, we're lacking the resources to overthrow a regime. If we can successfully make it out of here, we can report this planet to either Polaris or the Union for investigation.
Yeah, I'm worried that we would dock off some points from Vela and Luna, and then we won't like get together with them. But if that's the case, depending on how far we're into the story, I think I'm gonna either not upload this take or probably just and you'll probably see another retake of this. But if this does get uploaded, you'll basically see me say all of these things. That sounds like the best option.
I suppose it would be beneficial to have extra support.
Missing animation, but
Yeah, maybe we can even convince both of them to help.
Iris nods.
Let's focus on our plan of action. Kai, tell us more about the mansion layout.
We can skip this most of this part. He nods. So yeah, this is the Kai infiltrating the mission. I forgot which I chose. Yeah. Okay. We should start the mission. Kai nods.
Yes, looking forward to it.
Okay, yeah, some of the options we never chose, that's why I kinda wanna check that out. Kai does sound like he's using a lot of effort. He's probably exhausted. Sorry, Kai. Hanging there.
Really? Did you have to use those exact words?
Oops. I suppose he is literally hanging in there. You got it. Don't worry. And then we can skip most of this stuff again. I wish I could help her somehow, but I know the best thing I could do is give her the space to do what she needs. I get the feeling that talking to her right now would be a distraction. I should stay quiet here. Vela stressed enough as it is. If I talk to and distract her, that will just add to her stress. The best for me to do is stay quiet and give her space. Kai still holding the guards back. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we're just gonna race through most of this stuff. I plunged the ship into warp drive and we warped through space. The only thought racing through my mind is I need to get us as far away from this planet as possible. Why the surprise? I laugh. Was there ever any doubt about that? I keep telling you I'm a top-notch pilot. Luna giggles.
So it seems. You've proven that multiple times lately.
Excuse me, but where is the praise for your handsome secret agent here? I did all the work.
Vela crosses her arms.
All you did was plug a USB drive into a computer.
We can. Weak pull-up game. Do I wanna do? Does this even give Vela points? It's just us being a jackass. Give Kai support this time. Hey, there was a lot. Hey there. Wait, what? Hey, there was a lot going on. You can't blame Kai for getting distracted, especially when he was focused on buying you time. Kai grins at me in relief.
I knew you'd have my back, bro.
I'm worried that we'll lose points with Vela. Vela sighs because we never actually went to the bar as well.
You're buying me a new one on the next planet.
Kai raises a brow.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you cared more about that USB drive than me.
Yeah, we know about that. Kai checks his navigation dashboard.
So, where next? We've still got our last mission.
Yeah, it's still the same. Yeah, this episode is basically most of these episodes. Yeah, most of this and the upcoming few episodes will be just me skipping just to get the CGs that I want, or basically just look at different outcomes. Too charming. Yeah. Second option, color celery. We're gonna wait. When I reach the bridge. For this, I don't know if there's any wrong answer. I'm gonna pick the indifferent third option, kinda. Get back to work. Yeah, this is where also Iris like delve into a backstory. I kind of forgot what her father did. Yeah, he's just an officer. That like there's no other thing going on. We have Nova. Yeah, this is the no wrong answer, I think. I still want to step back. Check if she's hurt, I suppose. I don't know if there's any correct or wrong answer. Return to the kitchen and then Vela would be there. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. I still have no idea why that bug happened. Hey, Vela. Hey, Vela. And she's angry. It's very obvious that, yeah, we picked the intuition trait, so it's very obvious then that in this situation, the friend is me and the other girl is Nova Zenith, or Nova Sky. I have no idea what I have or haven't chosen before. Maybe your friend was equally surprised to find some random girl in his lab, especially when he'd much prefer that girl to have been you. Vela blinks, her anger momentarily forgotten. She meets my gaze and her cheeks redden. Quickly, she glances away and crosses her arms.
This isn't about me. It's about my friend.
Yeah, I think some of the options differ. I grin. Oh, right. What I meant to say was, I bet your friend would have preferred if the girl in his lab had been the one he's interested in.
I guess that kind of makes sense. Maybe.
Although Vela still refuses to meet my gaze, it seems her anger has cooled. I grin. Anyway, I think I understand what you're trying to tell me. I think I chose the second option before. First option this time. I scrambled back to my feet. Sorry if I was out of line. Vela shakes her head.
No, don't worry. You were totally fine.
Oh, I pause. Then, should I sit back down? She quickly shakes her head.
That was more than enough.
That seems to have broken the tension, and Vela's normal smile returns. So yeah, we can skip this entire part. Yeah, I'm just checking out some like different options. I take a deep breath before collapsing on my bed. That was a close call. Yeah, this is the same. All of these are the same. I'm just gonna skip through. That's really sweet, actually.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we can skip a lot of these. But I don't know why they also like unskip at certain points in the game despite not having the checkpoint. I can understand why they stop.
Being a good sport.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't skip this. I think they're probably did some segmentation. I can understand if there's like a hourglass loading, the loading hourglass here, but I'll pass. Not my thing. Bye bye, Luna. I'm sorry, Luna.
I certainly will. I hope you do too with whatever you decide.
Wait, what? You go and have fun. I think it's the same thing, but I don't know why they just don't skip this part. Yeah, we already read this multiple times, but the game still thinks that we didn't for some reason. Something is lagging. Neither of them move. Kai is cooking. Not sure if that gives some points to Vela, but regardless, also treat Beat Boop as a part of Vela or something. I don't know. Nickname. Everything looks amazing. Yeah, I'm just gonna be nice here. No need for like certain consistencies because we already seen some options. I want to enjoy it as long as I can. First option. Ouch! Right in the feels. I didn't know you felt that way.
Well, yeah. Who wouldn't? You'd think so too if you could see it.
But I have seen it. Every time I look in the mirror.
Huh?
Huh? Vela blinks, suddenly her eyes widen.
Wait, no. I didn't mean your face. Your face is nice.
Is it?
Sure, in a there's nothing wrong with it kind of way.
Thanks?
Except for all the cake on it.
Oh. There's cake on my face.
Yeah, can't you feel it?
Maybe. I grab a napkin and wipe the spot on my cheek. Yeah, we can. Yeah, get the points. Stay still. Do it. I return to my room and wind down for the night. Ah, another loading. Yeah, I wonder if I actually speedrun this, how long would this actually take? Wonder what she's doing here. Vela stands awkwardly in the doorway. Hey. No, not at all. She splits into a wide grin.
Because there's something I really want to show you.
Have I seen this before? Oh, this is the one we go stargazing. You've piqued my interest. Of course I'm in. Vela claps her hands excitedly.
Yay! This will be fun, trust me. I need to stop by my room to grab something. Meet me at the buggy?
Okay, so I wonder if we will like... My breath catches in my throat. Dark, secluded, her special thing. Is she insinuating what I think she is? My face burns red hot and I'm suddenly very thankful for the darkness. Wait, Vela, I don't know if I'm ready for this yet.
What? But I already made all the preparations.
Preparations?
Yeah, so that you'd be comfortable. I wouldn't want you to strain your neck or anything.
My eyes widen. Just what exactly do you have planned here? Vela blinks and points to the sky.
Stargazing, of course.
I breathe out a huge sigh of relief. Oh. Thank goodness.
Why? What were you thinking?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Vela shoots me a suspicious look, but then she shrugs.
Well, it's not just the stars. Hold on, let me get it.
We can skip this entire part. Try not to die of embarrassment here. I know exactly how Vela feels. My heart marathons in my chest, running an endless race, and my face burns hotter than the brightest star. I don't even want to think what would have happened if that I know hadn't interrupted us. I hope Vela doesn't think that I was trying to... My flush deepens and I shake my head, pushing the thoughts away. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. I mean, I wasn't going to. Vera shakes her head too.
No, me neither. I also wasn't going to,
Right. Good. Then we've got nothing to apologize for, right?
Yeah.
She hesitates, then grins with a new resolve.
Yeah, exactly.
I nod. Silence settles between us. Finally, I gestures to the telescope. We can skip most of this part. Family is forever. That's normal, but no matter what, there will always be your family. Even if you aren't close together, even if you don't talk much, that doesn't change the fact that you're still family. She smiles softly.
Thanks. That's actually pretty comforting.
And just when your family isn't enough, you've always got your friends to step in as a second family too. Vela considers my words.
You mean like everyone on Eidos?
Yeah, exactly. Can I skip already? I think I can. Offer her my jacket. Okay, at least she accepts the jacket. So she didn't reject it. So yeah, I'm worried that another Iris situation will appear. Yeah, apparently because Iris, the earbud scene with Iris is like so early in the game. That's why you have not much time to like get some points with her. Soon I reach my quarters and enter my room. Make myself presentable before I exit my room. I see Kai. Oh yeah. Two kindred spirits running. Yeah, I don't know how much if I can speedrun within like my usual episode time, which is like an hour, at least around, on average an hour and a half, without me sidetrack and like ramble. I'll ramble. Try to get an invitation from her. I have a bad feeling. Yeah, this is the kidnapping arc. Oh.
I want these stupid things come off.
Then we keep skipping most of the parts. Attack together. Vela's right. Because yeah, we don't wanna accidentally get the worst ending possible. Takes a step closer. Get the jump on him. But my trigger finger is quicker. Keep running. Shoot a canister.
Get ready to take off.
Yeah, this part. The only problem with this is the part where if you sneak past the guards and then the text doesn't progress. Exhausted. I don't know what's the best one. Yeah, until we reach the beach episode. I hope I can reach the beach episode by this point. First option. I knew this job was suspicious, but I let her accept it anyway. I should have tried harder to convince her otherwise. Luna shakes her head. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I didn't do enough. Everything is the same, right?
You can't blame yourself for this. Once Vela has her mindset, nothing will change it.
Kai sighs.
Yeah, trust us. We've all tried to change her mind before, and none of us were successful.
Iris agrees with Luna and Kai. We still can't
You made
skip.
the right call to go with her, since you both made it back safely.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate the team's understanding, but it doesn't do much to ease my guilt. We still can't skip.
Anyway, everything that needs to be said has been said. I think it best if we all rest for the night.
Yeah, we're gonna skip. Before long, I'm fast asleep. Never better. What a funny joke. I think it was after this where Kai walks into the lounge.
Oh, hey.
Hey. He gestures to the seat beside me and I nod with a grin. He plops down on the couch.
Watching the news?
Yeah, this is a new scene because although there's a scene with Vela, although we are prioritizing like what's it called, although we're doing the Vela route, if you accidentally walk into some of the other girls' route, one of the other two girls would walk in, or maybe because Xenoc actually, or not Xenoc, Rook actually died. That's why Kai is in here. It's either one of those triggers that happen. So yeah, I think we never actually went into like we never tried to be intimate with Iris or Luna. That's why Kai walked in. Yeah, this is the news where we see what will happen to the planet after Rook died. Kind of. I'm about to switch channels when I hear the mention of Nathan. Kai and I share a glance.
Turn it up.
I quickly do so.
Investigations are still underway on the mysterious murder of Councilman Nathan from Valora. However, a motive has yet to be identified, and many have expressed frustrations with the lack of progress.
Kai slowly shakes his head.
It's been weeks and they've gotten nowhere. You know what that means, right?
Or basically, the outcome of that planet the person who walked in depends on the outcome of that planet, right? I have no idea, to be honest. What?
Richard has been keeping things under wraps.
That doesn't surprise me. He does have a lot of influence and control over both the police and the media.
As always, if you have information, please reach out to the Valora law enforcement.
The contact information scrolls across the bottom of the screen.
However, despite the Council's unfortunate circumstances, Valora has much to celebrate. It has been announced that Valora is the newest addition to the Interplanetary Union Board.
I blink. Well, it sounds like Richard got exactly what he wanted. Kai nods.
Yep, no wonder he's been covering up this Nathan story.
What do you mean?
Don't forget, the discovered body would have been Rook, not Nathan. And that story is way more scandalous than some dead politician. And yet, there's been no mention of that connection.
Did we ever mention Nathan? Yeah, we never knew the politician was Nathan. I think there's a bug with the continuity.
In fact, there's been no mention of Rook at all.
I paused, thinking back, but he makes a good point. I haven't heard any reports on Rook. Huh. You're not wrong. Kai grins and taps his nose. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. Maybe I'm just being stupid right now because of all the skipping. I just feels like I think we just like it was implied that we put 2 and 2 together and was like, oh, Nathan is the one called Rook or something.
This is why we keep our heads down and we don't stick our noses where they don't belong.
You make a very convincing argument. The rest of the broadcast transitions, yeah. I feel like because we never interacted with I still think it's because we never interacted with the other 2 girls. That's why Kai walked in. Or it's because we decide to let the mercenary shoot Rook or Nathan. Yeah, Vela come in.
Can dogs and cats even play together?
Huh? After all, we still haven't had that playdate between Kiki and Pixel. Yeah, this is... the text will be different if you choose a different pet, but yeah. We'll never know if we don't try. Vela giggles. Don't forget, you and I still have some unfinished business.
Huh?
I remember a certain someone promising they'd use that. Yeah, this part is the same. Suddenly our phone beeps. Yeah, this is Iris telling her to do stuff and telling me to do stuff as well. This is like another intro. Then we got a call. No one is here. Hello, Vela. Use the calculator on your phone. I pull out my phone and start calculating the captcha, but Vela interrupts me.
Hey, that's cheating.
Yeah, but an AI wouldn't think to do this. She opens her mouth to retort but pauses. Finally, she crosses her arms.
Well played. Anyway, I appreciate your offer of help. Let me restart the program.
So we're gonna... try again normally. I run towards her, she grounds herself correctly but kicks her leg too high. It hits my upper shin. Instead of falling back, I balance myself again. Vela looks confused.
What just happened?
Your aim was off. You have to keep your leg lower to put me off balance. It was still a good try though.
Oh.
She nods slowly.
Okay, I think I've almost got it.
Yeah, you're doing great. Let's run it again. First option, just to be nice, because we did the second one. I laugh and she hoists me off the ground. Now you can protect us if anyone comes rushing out of nowhere. I'm proud of your progress. She beams.
Thank you. It was all thanks to your help, though.
Then we make a good defense team. She smiles, nodding. Vela stops suddenly, pointing towards my arm.
Wait, you've got a scrape on the back of your arm.
Wait, that wasn't... I twist my arm and around and notice the stripped skin. She frowns with concern. Is it because we didn't choose the athletic trait?
1 second. I'll get that cleaned up for you.
Before I can say anything, she rushes to the first aid kit and comes back with bandages. Grabbing my hand, she softly cleans my scrapes. She's so diligent and careful that it almost feels like a different version of Vela in front of me. Compared to her usual bubbly and carefree self, she's being uncharacteristically meticulous. I feel my face getting warm and I'm grateful that all her attention is focused on my arm. Her hair cascades over me and I realize how close she is. Her touch is suddenly electric, sending soft shivery sparks through my body. I can't deny that I'm enjoying this. Vela finishes wrapping my arm by tightening the bandage with a clip, then lets go of my hand.
There. How does that feel?
Oh, my arm feels better, but I think I hurt my leg too. Oh, I thought the hurt part is somewhere else. The third leg. Am I gonna say the third leg? Come on.
Oh no! Where does it hurt?
On my thigh. Vela instinctively reaches for my leg, her hand resting just above my knee.
Let me check it out for you. Is it here?
I shake my head. No, the pain is just a little higher. Vela moves her hand further up my thigh, gently prodding me with her fingers as she goes.
How about here?
Missing text, but moving on. Nope, still a little higher. She starts to move her hand closer to my body before quickly letting go.
Wait a minute!
What?
I can't help you there!
But I'm in pain, and you offered your medical assistance. What the hell? She crosses her arms, shaking her head.
The only medical assistance you're getting there will have to be self-administered.
But I was told to always get a second opinion.
In that case, I think Kai would be able to help.
Never mind then. Vela smirks. She really got me this time.
Anyway, thanks for helping me with the program. I couldn't have gotten better without you.
I was happy to help.
But we should clean up for now.
Yeah, we can skip, right? We still can skip. I nod. Vela turns off the simulation and the LOA disappears. We still can skip. After we are done with cleaning up the space, Vela and I walk into the hall together and head towards our rooms. She stops right in front of a door, turning around to face me.
So, I had a lot of fun today.
Me too. I'm happy you got to spend some time together. Although maybe next time we can go somewhere nicer than a back alley.
I agree. It's a date.
A date? Vela blushes, her eyes opening wide. Oh, is it because we never chose the post-bar scene?
Wait, no, I mean like, you know, a date like a specific time in which we both agree to spend time together. Yes, just that and only that.
And I think that's also partially because we're not being an asshole to her. Yeah, I think in the Vela run, in the first Vela run, we actually keep teasing her. And yeah, she never talked to us like this before. Her blush deepens as her words trail off. I nod in response. Sure. A date, the specific time in which we both agree to spend time together. Sounds great. Vela smiles and my heart beats fast.
Yes, I'd like that.
And my heart beats faster. Me too. We finish saying our goodbyes and she opens the door to a room, disappearing inside. Today was a really good day, and I'm glad Vela seemed to enjoy it as much as I did. It takes 2 steps down the hall. I take 2 steps down the hall and return to my own room. Okay, I don't know if it's because we're nice to Vela or because we skipped the bar scene entirely, so we have no idea what's what. Only the devs know what triggers what, but yeah. But for now, I'm just gonna explore some of these options. Now that I have a moment to myself, I automatically check my phone and I'm surprised to see. Okay, this is this is the gratefully accept. Yeah, this is the hospital scene. This is frustrating. Vela's at the hospital. And this weird transition that is suddenly not skipped. Hello Vela, return to bye Vela. Hi Celeste. I'm gonna wait until Celeste wakes up. Celeste. Second option. Don't you like being my sister? Hello, Doc. Nickname. Hello, guys. And then, yeah, wait for the... Yay, beach arc next episode. Or rather next... Oh, wait, bribe scene first. I'm not entertaining. Obvious bait. Hello, Vela. Oh yeah, we are bringing her. Go back to sleep. So how was it? Yeah, we seen these before as well. Moving on, I'm just gonna... I think we can like... Yeah, I think we're on the safe zone where I think we can get together with Vela. Hello, Zeke. Hello, Helen. Bye. Special nickname. Hey, I'm still cute. I forgot about this one. What am I going to do with Helen? I kind of forgot the run. Oh yeah, I kind of want to kill Zeke. And then I wanna... No, not kill Zeke. I mean, that's in the next run. So, I wanna... What's the plan? I kind of forgot. So we turned in both of them before. We released both of them. And then there's also Yeah, the combinations are wild. We let Helen go. We killed Zeke. There's also one that we can let Helen go. Arrest Zeke. What did I miss? I forgot which one did I miss. I think it's the one where I turn her in and release Zeke. Yeah, so if that's the plan, I wanna side with Zeke. Yeah, I'm gonna turn her in and let Zeke go and see what the outcome is. CSI lady. Yeah, I think that's the variable for if they when they code for Helen. Hello, Celeste. The main reason I'm here. I'm just gonna be weird. Smile normally because I don't wanna and I forgot.
Actually, it's entirely my business when you're being a creep in my jurisdiction.
Yeah, I never chose this option. I don't care who you think you are, but what I do here is none of your business. Creep, jurisdiction. Calm down. She's my sis. He shakes his head. Yeah, another one. Keep telling he's an asshole, right? I'm not sure if there's a... Do I want to add points? We are close to adding some points here though. But... We have a save right here. Yeah, this is where we left off, to be honest. I'm not sure if these will... Okay, the fact remains that is whether we can get together with Vela. I think I want to save it here. No, this is the pet scene as well. I don't know what this was. Yeah, I'm not saving over this because, yeah, there's a problem with the CGs being saved. That's why I'm keeping that. Yeah. Like save over here. I'm not sure. I forgot what that was about. Too distracted by my wife. Oh wait, I chose the wrong option.
Well, that answers my question. Let's move on.
Wait. No. I want to pick the other three options. Not as cute as my little sister. Yes, but nobody's cuter than my little sister. Celeste stares flatly at me before looking around.
Where's that security guard? I need to call him back.
No, I was just kidding.
You better have been.
The girls look on and giggle. We make room so the girls can blah blah blah. Yeah, this is the same. I'm just gonna choose all the options because I just wanna read some of these. Yes, everyone here looks very nice. The girls all smile.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for noticing.
You don't look so bad yourself.
Thanks. That went well. Or not, I don't know. One more. I know from experience this is a dangerous question, so I keep my face neutral and solemnly nod. Yes. The girl seems surprised.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Although, I'm a little surprised you don't have more to say than just one word.
I know if I give too much of a reaction, I'll be called a pervert, but if I give no reaction, then I'll be accused of not paying attention. Worst case scenario, I will be called a homosexual.
Let me introduce you to my brother, the politician.
Celeste laughs and the girls giggle along. Yeah, we've gone through all the options. I want to go with the one I feel the best. Too distracted by my wife. Or
Well, that
future
answers my
wife.
question. Let's move on.
Yes, let's. Then we can kind of skip most of this. Yeah, the engineer outfit, I don't know why. Let's just see how. Oh wait, she will murder us, right? Yes. I'm not gonna tease her this time, right? You got this. You tried. Yeah. Yeah, it could have been better, but at least you tried. Celeste wrinkles her brow.
Thanks, I think. I can't tell if that was supposed to be encouraging or not.
Go whatever is the more you think is better, right?
I think what your brother is trying to say is that regardless of the outcome, you should be proud that you tried something new.
Aw, thanks, Iris. That's a nice way to think of things.
Iris smiles.
Do you want to try again, Celeste?
We can skip this. Swimming. Luna runs off first. Yeah, yada yada. Show her the best thing about water. And then, hi Bella.
Hi.
She literally said. Yeah, I wasn't. I kind of forgot. Yeah, some of the scenes. This would be fun. Of course, I love to. Her smile brightens.
Awesome. Follow me then.
Okay. So I wonder what she have in mind. Yeah, no. All of these are the illusions of choice. So yeah, it's the same, but it's worded differently. No one is watching over the trail. Maybe the sign is old. Her eyes are wide and hopeful.
If that's the case, then the trail could be fine.
I nod. We've seen the warning, and we can keep it in mind while we test the trail out ourselves. Vela perks up.
You're right. There's nothing stopping us from at least trying.
Exactly. Let's go. We approach the chain fence and climb over it together. So I think this part will be the same. Grab her shoulders, I think. Instinctively. There's also like you can. What I don't know what will happen if you pick the other options. Will it end up in a bad ending? I catch her by the shoulders, pulling her close to me so she doesn't fall. My heart is still racing as she grips onto me for support. Bella's eyes are wide open in surprise. Are you okay?
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
Blushing slightly, she steps away and steadies herself. She takes a deep breath and steadies herself. Say what now? Huh? Why? It's kind of redundant now, don't you think?
Well, now we know why the trail was closed.
Yeah, hopefully that was the worst of it. She nods and we continue on the trail, careful of any more puddles and slippery rocks until we reach the top of the hill. I forgot mine. I take in a sharp breath. Actually, I left mine back on my towel. She shakes her head and laughs softly.
I can't blame you since I forgot mine too.
A large wave crashes in the ocean behind us and we both look towards the water again. The sunset is bright and prismatic with all of the colors melting right over the water. Will this be the same? The texts are different because we never walk into a room. When I walk in on you and beep boom in the engineering bay, even then I could tell how brilliant you are. Her eyes open wide and she shakes her head.
You couldn't have known anything so quickly.
Are you kidding me? A girl who engineered her own robot and controlled the system of an entire ship? It was obvious. She shoots me a skeptical look before smiling.
That feels like it was so long ago. I didn't realize you were thinking back that far.
Can I skip? Oh, we can. Ah, and that time we've convinced a security guard there was cake in another room, and you came home and started to bake a cake.
Oh yeah! After all that talk about cake, I was craving it so badly.
Yeah, we never accidentally kissed her, so I remember. It was fun to bake together. She smiles.
That was a good plan. And a good cake.
We make a great team. She blushes.
Don't cats like fish, though?
Oh. But our pets too. See, this is why I like Kiki. She wouldn't want to be on the beach anyway. Yeah, but they don't like getting wet.
Oh, duh. My Nickel boys are the same way. Wait.
Huh? Huh? Say what now? Neko boys? Ah, right. I'll never forget the shows you like either. I give her a big grin and she blushes. Is there a scene with that? Wait, what? Or did we miss that entirely? Huh? Did we miss it somewhere? Did we miss a page? Did we miss a scene somewhere? I just don't know. I give her a big grin and she blushes. Vela's blush deepens and she stammers a bit before responding.
I think about you a lot too.
I reach my hands for hers, and after a moment she intertwines her fingers with mine. I want to make more memories with you, Vela. We lock eyes and Vela nods enthusiastically.
I want that too.
Is this a... With my heart pounding in my chest, I close my eyes and lean in to press my lips to Vela's. This really is the perfect moment. It's a shame we don't have a camera to capture it. Oh yeah, this is the same. Wait, what? We can't skip. Okay, who would wanna skip this, right? You know. Valia. Yeah, typo, but Vela giggles and then shakes her head.
Don't worry. I'll never forget this.
My heart bursts with affection and I nod in agreement. We still can skip. You're right. I won't either. Yeah, this entire part will be the same. Celeste is the first to spot us. Say what now? This one. What happened still feels like a dream. I can hardly believe it's real. Honestly, I can barely believe it happened, but yeah, Vela and I are official. Okay, it's a good thing that happened, but yeah, I don't know how much of the story we actually progressed, but it's safe to say we're kind of halfway there, right? Celeste's eyes widen and she squeals.
I knew it! I mean, I sort of didn't, but close enough.
What does that? I take it this mean you approve?
Of course! But seriously, it took you long enough. Anyway, I should get going now. And so should you.
And moving on. Skip everything and then until the crew grill us. We forgot the camera. We forgot to bring a camera, so we don't have any. Kai raises a skeptical brow.
So you wanted to take photos, but didn't bring a camera? I have a feeling you had something else in mind. What do you think, Luna?
I think you are very right. It's almost as if they wanted to be alone in that most romantic atmosphere.
Vela's blush deepens.
Alone and secluded where anything could happen.
Vela fidgets until she can hold it in no longer.
It was just a stupid kiss, okay?
A kiss? Yeah, I think most of this part is the same after that. Yeah, I think the most important scene after this point would be the one where we go visit her family. But yeah, I think we will split this in like two to three more parts. Nickname, obviously, the Stellary Sticks. Wait, what? Why did I forgot about that nickname? What? Have we actually said that? I kind of forgot. She groans?
Should I even try to protest that name at this point?
Absolutely not. The celery sticks. That's a... I kind of forgot about that one. Or we actually didn't use that name for some reason. She sighs, still smiling. Because we can't skip it for some reason. Anyway, I have a surprise for you. Hey there, Zeke. These are for Celeste. Hello, Zeke. All thanks to that oh wait, I think we... This time we're gonna be best buds with him, right? Zeke needs to know Helen is talking behind his back. I think Helen is covering her tracks. Thanks for telling me. This is the one with Zeke's wife. Yeah, come to think of it, if they both of them went into prison, did their significant other file for divorce or anything? I have no idea, but yeah, I guess that's up to your own interpretation. Make my way to the Eidos. Nice doodle. What about a real relationship? Yeah, up till this point we can keep like... Wait, what? Oh, this is the Raider scene now. Is it? Is it the Raider scene? Yes, it is the Raider scene. Or rather, we dodged the patrol ship first before we encountered the Raiders. And then blah blah blah, skip all these, blah, 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 blah. Dodge. Throw it back. Yeah, and Luna becomes a total badass and kills everyone. Then we dump the Raiders back to space. Receive a message ping, and then this is Luna confide in us. This is insane. Oh my god, you're an assassin, you're a super soldier. Oh my god. Yeah, I think among all of the... Hold on. I feel like among all of the routes, I feel like if I want to rank everyone's routes, I'd say... Although I kind of have a bias towards Luna, but... I wanna say, yeah, I can't. Whoa, how much gravity jumping cost you? We just got paid this morning. Kai laughs. That's rough. Dang, that really sucks. This is probably the most personal Kai has ever gotten with me, and I want him to know I appreciate him sharing. This was a meaningful. This was a very meaningful moment to you, and I really appreciate you opening up to me about it. Yeah, I feel like, okay, back. Say what now?
We've survived more than one life or death situation together, and I figure that's earned you at least one little tale from my past.
Fair enough. We can skip or not. He grins.
Alright, we should get back to work. These boxes won't pack themselves.
And we can skip. So we're taking it slow. Wait, what? This is the no nonsense option. This is still new for us, and we don't want to rush into anything. Kai nods.
You're making sure you're doing things the right way. A guy can respect that.
Thanks.
I know Vela, and she definitely wants to make sure your relationship goes perfectly.
Me too.
Then it will.
Kai grins and I match it. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Okay, we can skip this. So anyway, in terms of like who's my favorite route, I think bias aside, I think Iris has the best route in a way. Luna has an interesting route, while Vela's entire route, yeah, it's funny to pick on her and tease her. So yeah, I think, but if I were to rank them, I would feel like Iris and Luna are. If there has to be a tiebreaker, I feel like Iris would be the first, followed by Luna, then Vela. Because Vela's entire route is most likely like just picking on her. And then Iris and Luna has like hell of a backstory. Because yeah, Vela is the most normal girl out of the three. That's why I don't see like her. I don't see like, how do I put it? I can't put it to words. Yeah, because she's okay. I think what am I trying? Basically, if I wanna do this really honestly without sugarcoating it, is because Vela is a normal girl. That's why her route feels like the lowest. Her ranking for me is the lowest because she's the most normal one. And Iris and Iris has the most wholesome route. It's the most wholesome one. Luna has the most interesting out of the bunch because yeah, it's obviously you're gonna always have to have a character with like a really mysterious background. Then it turns out to be a really badass or something. Small white lie can hurt. Yeah, I'm just being stupid. Doesn't matter.
I hope you slept well.
Yes. Text from Vela. White shirt in the kitchen. If we're meeting in the kitchen, doesn't that mean we're cooking? I should ask for clarification. Are we cooking? A white shirt might get stained easily.
We're not cooking. Just make sure it's a white shirt.
Since she insists I'll wear that color. But now I have even more questions. What are we doing if we aren't cooking? The mystery is kind of exciting. I better get changed and head out then. And we can... What? So, why did you...
Oh, well, I thought,
Vela is equally tongue-tied, which just adds to my confusion. She continues to stare at my wet body, a bright blush steadily staining her face. I am wondering if I'll get an explanation, but Vela is at a loss for words.
Never mind.
Huh? Vela was just pulling a prank on me. It all makes sense now. Oh wow, you got me really good. I had no idea it was a joke, but now that I do, I can see how it's funny.
LOL, yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Me too.
Anyway, now you know Beep Boop gives bad dares, so don't tell anyone this happened. It's important we keep it a secret so we don't get embarrassed.
You're the one that... Yeah. You're the one... Yeah. Not so spoiler alert. Because we already did that in the second run. Yeah, it was Kai. It was Kai that recommended her to do this. And it's from porn. But yeah, we're just gonna move on. Not sure how much of the content we can cover, but... There's also the fact that we will be meeting her parents in a way, but... I'm not sure how much of the story is left. Hey Luna. This option? Yeah, we never picked this one before. Whoa, this is super nice, Luna. Thank you again. She smells brightly.
I'm glad you like it.
Luna's hands cover her mouth. Yeah, this part is the same. We can skip. Celery. Twin telepathy. Which I haven't chose yet. We chose the part before. She doesn't want to go to the mall. She actually went to the beach the second time. We roast ourselves thinking we are being stupid by picking this. She did went to the cat cafe. Have I chose the music store?
Way ahead of you, big bro. I already scheduled an appointment.
What about checking out a music store? Yeah. An appointment? What are you doing that needs an appointment?
Let's just say I've got some things in the works.
Ooh, what kind of things?
You'll see.
I guess you won't tell me, huh? Okay, let me think of something else then. Oh, we actually get some more options. But yeah, we're gonna knock off the one that are wrong on purpose. I have a feeling Celeste's hesitation has less to do with stores themselves and more to do with the suggestions of shopping. She's always been conscious of money, especially when she knows things have been tight for us. While I'm happy to spend what we need to make her happy, while I'm happy to spend what we need to make her happy, I also appreciate that this is her way of looking out for me, and I won't push the suggestion. Okay, let's think of somewhere else. Knock this one off the board as well. Why the heck? Wait, what? For the cultural experience? It would be a good cultural experience.
Are you sure that's the culture you want your innocent little sister to be exposed to?
I mean, she is legal, right? She makes a good point. Never mind. Let's think of something else. We knocked down to all these three again. So I feel like this one will be the funniest one. Yeah, just for gags. Hi, Zeke. This is the security detail. Do I want to just breeze through this as well? I think I can breeze through it. Inside my room, security director scene. Sabotage Kai because I want to be stupid. Because I want to be an asshole. Hi there, Vela. I keep skipping most of these. Not sure if I can skip some scenes, but I think we can save over some of the previous plot points now. Because I think it's safe to be an asshole. Okay, I don't know whether... Okay, since we got official with Vela, we can save over here as well. Talking to me. She was definitely talking to me. She asked me to move aside so she could reach the food.
No, she asked me to move.
I look at her skeptically. Have you seen me? Of course that woman would make up a weak excuse just so she could talk to me.
But she didn't talk to you. She talked to me.
This conversation is going nowhere. We need more proof to know who is right. I know how we can settle this.
How?
We each talk to her individually and see who she flirts with. Vela grins.
This'll be a piece of cake.
Then why don't you go first?
Gladly.
You glance around for the woman and spot her by the bar. Vela shoots me a confident smile before marching over. I feel like we just... In the last round we didn't... we chose the previous option which skips this entire plot point. Yeah, this is a subplot, right? I have a clear view of what's happening and can pick out elements of their conversation. Vela enthusiastically compliments the woman on her dress and she accepts it graciously. Then it sounds like they're just trading compliments on each other's jewelry, hair, and nails. None of this seems particularly intimate. Afterwards, they hug, and when Vela returns, she wears a triumphant smile.
See? She was definitely hitting on me.
You two were just having a normal conversation.
What? She was complimenting me way too much for it to be normal. Plus, didn't you see the hug?
So, girls hug each other all the time. I've seen you hug Luna and Iris.
No. This was a lingering hug. She obviously didn't want to let go.
I don't think we're looking at the same hug. Vela crosses her arms.
Well, I'd like to see you try.
I will. I leave Vela waiting and walk up to the woman. I have to approach this carefully. I want to prove a point, but I don't want to take it too far and cross a line. I do still have a girlfriend after all. The woman seems surprised to see me, but smiles warmly anyway. Hey there.
Hi, I'm a little surprised to see you again so soon.
Do I want to be an asshole? We have options. I want to... Do I want to save over any of these? Yeah, since we're on this one, we can... Second option? It's fate. There must be a reason why we keep meeting like this. I wink and she giggles.
I wonder what that could be.
Maybe we should meet again to find out.
Then I better get out of your way first.
After another smile, she steps away from me. She's playing along hoping we can meet again. There's no way she isn't flirting with me. I hope Vela caught all that and she thinks that we are... Yeah, she isn't convinced. With the conversation over, I find my way back to Vela. She looks unconvinced by my confident grin. Did you catch all of that?
Yes, and just as I suspected, it doesn't prove a thing.
What do you mean? She was flirting so hard with me.
Nope, she was just being friendly.
Let's just ask her who she was flirting with and settle this once and for all. Plot twist, neither of us. Rhea nods, she spins leading the way and I'm just a step behind her. We find the woman where I left her near the bar. Once again, she startles when she sees us and furrows her brows in confusion.
Oh, you're back. Both of you this time.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but we just need to know.
She glances at me. Which one of us were you flirting with? The woman freezes, staring blankly.
Flirting?
Suddenly she laughs. Vela and I share a look. That's not the reaction we were expecting.
I'm so sorry you got the wrong impression. I was only trying to help you two relax.
Huh?
Relax?
It was clear you both wanted to talk to each other, but you were having a difficult time engaging. I figured I'd come in and break the ice.
It's kind of weird that they don't have any background music here. They could put like the funny one. I kind of don't know what each of the titles were. You know what? Just save over here. And I just want to check out what the title was. Music. Daylight A, Daylight B, Playful. Silly Mood. Yeah. What's B? Why there's an A and a B here? What's the difference? Okay, I can't tell the difference, but yeah, they could have played that that music. For a moment you can see her other outfit. That's all you were doing?
Naturally. I wouldn't dream of getting in between a couple. Figuratively speaking.
She giggles.
I'm sorry that the focus somehow still landed on me. You two should be focused on each other.
I guess we have gotten a little distracted. I feel Vela's gaze on me, and when I look at her, she smiles. Her smile makes my heart feel full and warm, and I can't help but grin back.
Ah, there you go. Isn't that sweet?
The woman turns to me.
Now, tell your girlfriend that she looks very pretty.
Say what? Tell Vela she's pretty. What? I wanna check out the option. Oh, this is normal. I thought it would be really funny one. I'll tell Vela she's pretty when I want to or not. Wait, what? I'll tell Vela when she's pretty when I want to, not because someone told me to.
Go ahead. You can do it.
Tell Vela, sure. Vela, you look pretty tonight. Vela blushes, her smile growing.
Thank you.
The woman then turns to Vela.
Now, you should offer him your hand and ask if he'd like to dance.
Vela smiles at me again and holds out her hand.
Would you like to dance?
The lady turns back to me.
Now, accept her hand and...
It's okay, I know how to do this. She raises a brow.
Do you? Because you have not this entire evening.
She got me there. Alright, this little friendly push has been helpful, but I promise I got it from here. I accept Vela's hand and then confidently lead her to the dance floor. The woman nods approvingly and gives me a small thumbs up before returning to the party. Luckily, the orchestra is playing a slow song, so I rest my hands on the small of Vela's back. I still have no idea if that's a phrase or not. While her arms snake around my neck and we sway to the music. Can we skip? No. Whatever awkwardness we had felt in the beginning of the evening is completely gone. It feels natural to have Vela in my arms, and instinctively I pull her closer. She smiles, her arms wrapped tighter around me as she gazes into my eyes.
Hey, can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I didn't really care if that lady was flirting with me.
I blink. Then, why did you argue so strongly that she was? Her cheeks flush and she buries her face in my neck.
Because I didn't like the idea that she was flirting with you.
Yeah, second option as a default. Even if she was, I wouldn't really care. The only person I care to flirt with is you. Slowly, Vela glances back up to me.
Aww, that explains why your flirting with her was so terrible.
If this comment came from any other person, I might have been offended. But I know Vela well enough to know that there's no malice intended behind the words, so she just freely speaks her mind. I smile. And it's a good thing I don't need to impress anyone except my engineer. Vela smiles and blushes.
Okay, enough talk about other people. For the rest of this party, it's just you and me.
That's the only way I want it. She grins again and leans her head on my shoulder. We stay like that, enjoying the closeness of each other until the song ends and the tune takes its place, but Vela and I are having too much fun to mind. We continue to dance and bop along together, laughing at some of our more creative moves. Yeah, we can skip this now. Okay, so we're almost done with the security detail, and I think we can end the episode after this. Yeah. Can skip most of the parts. The banana thing. Bow to the great and almighty banana. Alert the crowd. There's no way I can weave through this congregated mass of people fast enough. I need to employ the help of the crowd. Stop him! I yell loudly and point directly at the thief. Partygoers around him stop in their tracks, confused, and I'm just as stuck as before. Before I can comprehend what's happening, the thief ran past me. I tried to push through the crowd, but I'm walled in. Luckily, I see Luna and Vela move in synchronization towards him. In a flash, the host is by our side. Yeah, I don't know why they also show the success part here. I don't know. I know that's a bug as well. And yeah, we see the palette swap here. Yeah, I don't know why they also showed Kai here. They only show Kai once everything is over, but thank you for the food. I hope they have stir-fried egg with what? Glass noodles. Now I'm craving that for some reason. I don't know if that's the English translation for the name of that food. He's coming, all right. Yeah, we're almost at the end of this arc. I glance at all of the dishes around us. We can still skip. Soon I fall. Yeah, chocolate and dancing. I think it's just a general sentence for it. So yeah, I think we can end the episode right here. So I have no idea what went on with the platonic scenes. It feels like a bug because yeah, it's basically a bug. No denying it there, but I just want to experience it. But since we didn't get that scene, then it's fine. But we're just gonna, it's a good time to end the episode right here. But yeah, earlier today we just decide to decline Kai at the bar, and then to go to the bar and then see whether we can get the gondola scene with Vela. But apparently we didn't for some reason. No, we did saw Vela, don't get me wrong, but they just skipped through it for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, we also explore some of the other options that we never chose before. And we also, yeah, especially in the security scene, security detail, where we decide whether we debate whether the lady was flirting with either one of us. But yeah. And then we also have like some additional lines in there. So yeah, that's something we never seen before. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I think in the next episode we're just gonna continue on, and hopefully we can get the scene that we want, because yeah, we're still missing the other ending with Vela. So we're gonna, oh shoot, did I save? Did I save? If I didn't save, I'm just gonna yeah, I did save. So yeah, that's it for today's episode. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye bye.